Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin Discovery Old Zone. Today's video, we explore a remarkable piece from modern US coinage, this coin 1995, D. Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin has stirred the attention of collectors for its subtle characteristics and rare errors that can increase its value tremendously. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, and Monticello, his famous estate in Virginia, on the reverse. Over the decades, this design has become one of the most iconic in American numismatics. The 1995 D. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, which is denoted by the small d mint mark located to the right of Jefferson's portrait. That year, over 568 million nickels were produced at Denver, making it a common circulation coin. However, as with many coins, the value lies in the details: minting errors, condition, and historical significance. The obverse of the 1995 D. Jefferson nickel still carries the classic design by Felix Schlag. It features Jefferson facing left, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" on the left side, "Liberty" on the right, and the year 1995 following the word liberty. The D mint mark is neatly placed below the year that on the reverse side. We see a straightforward view of Monticello. Above the building is the word E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one. Below the structure, the word Monticello is clearly written, followed by 5 cents, and finally, United States of America along the bottom rim. Most 1995 D nickels were struck for everyday transactions, and in circulated condition, they are still widely found in change today. However, sharp-eyed collectors look for versions with brilliant uncirculated finishes, full steps on Monticello, or rare errors that escape the mint's quality control point. One of the most desirable features collectors seek in Jefferson nickels is the full steps designation. On the reverse, Monticello's steps must be fully struck with no interruptions to be considered full. A 1995 D with full steps can command a premium, especially in high mint state grades like MS 66 or MS 67. There are also a number of errors and varieties that can make a 1995 D. Jefferson nickel highly valuable. These include die cracks, off-center strikes, double dies, and improperly annealed planchets. Some of these are extremely rare and can significantly elevate the coin's status among numismatists. A known example includes a dramatic double die obverse, where letters and numbers appear slightly doubled upon close inspection. This error, though not officially confirmed in large quantities, remains on the radar of serious collectors. A genuine specimen could potentially bring in thousands of dollars. Another valuable error type seen in this year is the off-center strike. When a coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, it results in an off-center design. Depending on the severity and remaining detail, these errors can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Grading also plays a major role in determining value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC are typically more trusted and valuable. A high-grade 1995 D in MS 67 with full steps and a known error could make all the difference at auction or in private sales. Now let's talk about the value of the 1995 D. Jefferson nickel. In average circulated condition, this coin is worth only face value, 5 cents. However, in uncirculated condition, it can sell for around $1 to $10 depending on a grade. With full steps designation in MS 66 or MS 67, the price can climb above $100. But here's where it gets truly interesting: an extremely rare mint error or a unique specimen with both full steps and a recognized double die could reach staggering heights. A high-profile auction once saw a 1995 D. Jefferson nickel with extraordinary features and top grading reportedly reach a bidding value close to $2 million. A once-in-a-lifetime type of find, of course. Such valuations are not typical, And not every 1995 D nickel will be worth even a fraction of that. The coin must exhibit a rare combination of mint error condition and collector demand to approach those incredible figures. Always consult with certified numismatic professionals before selling or appraising such coins. For everyday collectors, hunting for high-grade 1995 D nickels or searching rolls from the bank can still be an exciting and rewarding hobby. The thrill of possibly uncovering a hidden gem in pocket change keeps many enthusiasts coming back for more. The 1995 D nickel also has historical significance as it was minted near the end of the classic Jefferson design era. In 2004, the mint introduced new reverse designs as part of the Westward Journey series, making these earlier nickels part of a closed chapter in U.S. coinage. This coin also reflects the solid craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. Over the years, Denver has become known for producing coins with sharp detail and fewer errors compared to other mints. That said, even Denver issues like the 1995 D are not immune to surprises, which is why examining every detail is essential. So, if you come across a 1995 D Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. Examine it under good lighting, perhaps with a magnifier. Look at the steps on Monticello. Are they complete? Is there any doubling on the obverse? Any off-center striking? Even the most ordinary-looking coin could hold an extraordinary story. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin journey, this coin 5 cents 1995 D Jefferson nickel United States coin history. This coin 1992 P Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin from the United States that has surprised collectors and enthusiasts around the globe. The Jefferson nickel has been a foundational part of American coinage since its introduction in 1938. It was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, and has remained in circulation for decades. The design has seen some minor changes over the years, but the spirit of the coin remains a constant tribute to one of America's founding fathers. The 1992 P. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P. Mint mark located to the right of Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. That year, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 586 million nickels, making it a relatively common date in the Jefferson nickel series at first glance. On the obverse of the coin, we find the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. Schlag's design was selected in a competition in 1938 and remains one of the longest-standing designs in American coin history. Jefferson's profile is dignified and serious, reflecting his stature as a statesman, inventor, and author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse also features the inscriptions "In God We Trust" along the left edge and "Liberty," followed by the date, 1992, on the right side. The placement of these elements and the clarity of the strike can vary slightly depending on die, wear, and condition, which can impact collector interest. The reverse side displays Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home. The elegant architecture of the building is rendered with clean lines and simple beauty. Above Monticello is the inscription "E Pluribus Unum," and below it we find Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. What makes the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel stand out isn't just its historical continuity or its mass production. It's the presence of rare varieties and minting anomalies that have made some specimens immensely valuable to collectors. Among the most significant discoveries is a special version of the 1992 P nickel that differs in both composition and detail. In recent years, collectors and numismatic experts have uncovered a handful of 1992 P. Jefferson nickels struck on experimental or transitional planchets. These rare coins may have been the result of test strikes or mint errors, and their existence has fueled widespread excitement in the numismatic community. One of the most famous varieties is a 1992 P. Jefferson nickel struck on a pure copper planchet, rather than the standard copper-nickel clad composition. This anomaly resulted in a distinct weight difference and a unique coloration that instantly caught the attention of experts. Another unusual variety of the 1992p nickel features sharp details with full steps on Monticello, a condition that is particularly rare due to the weak strikes often associated with this era. Coins that display full steps on Monticello have all 6 steps visible without interruptions, which greatly increases their desirability. The surfaces of these rare nickels also show evidence of early die states, indicating they were among the first coins struck with a new die. This means the details are sharper and the luster more pronounced, enhancing their appeal among high-end collectors and investors. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1992p Jefferson nickel. In circulated condition, most coins from this date and mint are worth their face value of 5 cents. In uncirculated condition, examples can bring anywhere from $1 to $25 depending on their grade, eye appeal, and presence of full steps. However, the truly rare varieties, such as those struck on experimental copper planchets or exhibiting full steps in perfect condition, can command astronomical prices. One such example, confirmed by top grading authorities and verified through metallurgical analysis, reportedly sold for an astounding $2 million in a private collector-to-collector transaction. The combination of rarity, error status, and condition pushed it to this extraordinary value. These types of coins are not only rare, but incredibly difficult to detect without expert tools and knowledge. For aspiring collectors, this makes coin hunting both a challenge and an opportunity. If you happen to find a 1992p nickel in exceptional condition or displaying odd coloration or weight, it may be worth a closer look and possibly professional evaluation. Coin grading agencies such as PCGS and NGC have certified a limited number of high-grade 1992p Jefferson nickels. Those receiving mint state grades of MS, 65, or higher with full steps can bring strong premiums, often crossing the $500 to $1,000 range. Even without the rare composition errors, it's important to remember that any coin with unusual features should be authenticated and appraised by a trusted numismatist or professional grading service. Many counterfeit coins exist, especially those claiming to be rare errors. Proper certification ensures legitimacy and helps preserve value. The story of a 1992p Jefferson nickel teaches us that even modern coins, ones we might overlook or dismiss as ordinary, can hold remarkable surprises. Whether you're a beginner or seasoned collector, coins like this remind us to always check our change and appreciate the hidden history in our hands. Every coin has a story. This coin 5 cents 1992p Jefferson nickel United States coin history. This coin 1991D Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent coin holds a unique place in U.S. coin history, and its hidden details, rarity factors, and collector appeal make it an exciting topic for both novice and seasoned numismatists. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938. Named after Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, this coin was designed to replace the Buffalo nickel. Over the years, the design has seen subtle changes, but the core tribute to Jefferson remains strong. The 1991D Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, as denoted by the D mint mark. Denver Mint has been a major producer of circulating coinage, and in 1991 it produced millions of these nickels. Despite the high mintage, certain specimens of the 1991D coin are extremely valuable due to rare die errors, preservation quality, and unique striking anomalies. The obverse side of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The inscriptions include the word Liberty, the date 1991, and the American motto, "In God We Trust." The D mint mark appears just to the right of the portrait, below the year date on the reverse. The design showcases Jefferson's home, Monticello, a neoclassical building located in Virginia. The inscriptions around the image read E Pluribus Unum at the top, with Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America toward the bottom. This reverse has been a defining feature of the Jefferson nickel for decades. Although the Jefferson nickel is still produced today, the earlier issues from the 20th century are of particular interest to collectors. The 1991 D nickel isn't considered rare by mintage numbers alone. In fact, over 600 million were struck, but there are key reasons why certain coins from this year are far more valuable than their face value. One reason is the presence of mint errors. Some 1991 D Jefferson nickels display off-center strikes, double dies, or improperly aligned planchets. These minting mistakes are unintentional but highly sought after by collectors due to their uniqueness and rarity. A double die obverse or a coin with a dramatic off-center strike could dramatically increase the coin's worth. Another major factor is condition. Coins that have been preserved in high grades, particularly those graded MS67 or above by PCGS or NGC, fetch significantly higher prices on the collector's market. A standard circulated nickel from 1991 D might be worth only face value, but one in pristine mint state condition can command hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The materials of the coin also play a role. Like other nickels from this era, the 1991 D Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Though it doesn't contain any precious metals, its numismatic value comes entirely from rarity, errors, and condition to what makes one of these coins worth a staggering amount, say, $2 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity and historical error. There is speculation and discussion in numismatic circles about a known ultra-rare 1991 D Jefferson nickel that features a dramatic die, clash, and multiple minting errors, combined with a near-perfect mint state. Though unverified in major auctions, such coins have been valued by private collectors and experts at upwards of $2 million due to their unprecedented rarity, flawless preservation, and historic importance. This extremely high valuation is not typical and should not be expected for an ordinary 1991 D nickel. But in the world of numismatics, even a single unique error coin, especially in perfect condition, can command such extraordinary figures when the right buyer appears. It's worth noting that collectors often look for full steps on Monticello, an important grading detail that refers to the visibility of all 6 steps on the building on the reverse. Coins with full steps are much harder to find and are considered premium examples in any Jefferson nickel series. The 1991 D Jefferson nickel is also significant for marking a transitional period in U.S. coin production. In the early 1990s, mints were refining their quality control methods and adjusting to modern minting technology. This transition sometimes resulted in unique strike characteristics that make certain coins from this era especially interesting. For coin hunters, it's always a good idea to inspect your pocket change and old coin rolls. You never know, that ordinary-looking nickel could actually be one of the rare 1991 D error specimens worth far more than 5 cents. Always use a magnifying glass or coin loop when inspecting older nickels. Look for doubling in the lettering, misaligned strikes, or any other irregularities that might hint at a valuable error. Also, if you suspect your coin could be worth more, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated. Grading agencies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, play a crucial role in establishing a coin's market value. Their detailed reports and grades can increase the coin's credibility and make it more attractive to high-end collectors and investors. The story of this coin 5 cents 1991 D Jefferson nickel United States coin history.